Hello everyone and welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Binkabi and this will be a deck tech with Grixis control in Legacy. So this deck is built from a list that a friend of mine built and played in the Swedish Championship trials for Legacy, and he actually won. So the deck is field tested. I've made a few small changes, mostly because the cards was too expensive to get at this time, but he played a Keranos main and I'm playing a Colligan's Command instead. I'm curious. I think this card could be pretty good. It's still a 2 for 1. It kills Death Rites, Stoneforge, whatever, Batter Skulls, Swords, GTAs. I think it's still good. So, and I've also changed the sideboard a bit. So anyway, the deck contains 19 lands, a few basics because you really need those. The usual blue package of Ponder, Brainstorm, Probes, Preordains, Forces, 3 Dig Through Times. I kinda agree on that because having 4 is nice, but you have a lot of cards that already fights for the graveyard, and you can't afford to have like 2 digs in your opener. That's not good. So I kind of support that somewhat, but I'm not sure. You could easily play 4. 2 Jaces, some Snapcasters, the 1-off Counterspell, the 1-off Pyroblast, Cabal Therapists that are just super good with Pyromancer. You can just shred her whole hand. 1-off Terminate, I like that a lot because I think you need it against Tassigurs and Goyfs and what have you. Strixes are also pretty good. And it's not that much to say about the main deck. It's Grixis and its control cards. The main win conditions are Pyromancers and Mind Sculptors. So that's the main deck. It's pretty sweet and I'm looking forward to play it. For the sideboard, I've changed 2 cards. It should be 2 Blood Moons in here, but they're just so expensive now and I can't afford them. So I'm playing 1 Tassiger and 1 Colligan's Command instead. And I understand that makes it harder in certain matchups, but I think Tassiger will be really sweet. Because a lot of decks that wants to kill your main threats, Pyromancers, have like Abrupt Decays and small sweepers, like -1/-1 and stuff. And Tassiger just laughs at that, so he could really get the work done, I think. And 1 more Colligan's Command, just because I want to try the card out. Then there's a bunch of 1-offs in the sideboard. It's a Null Rod, Nile Spellbomb, Grafdigger's Cage, Rakdos Charm, Staticasters. I mean, it's just, you should be able to take out like 3 or 4 cards from your main and bring in 3 or 4 cards that should be super good in a matchup, and the cards you're taking out would be pretty bad. Let's say you're gonna play against some combo oriented deck. You bring in Spell Pierces, Cabal Therapy, Pyroblast, bring out Lightning Bolts, maybe Colligan's Command, and something like that. So that's why the sideboard is designed this way. Other than that, I mean, you have Vendilion Click to increase the threats, and it's pretty good. Echoing Truth, Spell Pierces. I mean, I'm not sure how many of those cards we will get used. It depends on what we're gonna play against. But yeah, we don't have time to discuss that much more because the client is about to go down. As usual, when I have time to play, it's Wednesday, and yeah, it doesn't matter why I'm available. It's always Wednesday. So that's that. So let's go on to the matches, shall we?